experienced enemy. Let's say 1.25. Okay. Anyone in? Yeah, alright. 175 success chance. Yeah. Anything else? Still 7 mana if successful, and also if successful, let me put it like this, and also applies poison for 2 rounds. Special success chance. And let's say 47. Let's say even here increased cutthroat. What was that? Poisoned application chance from 25% piercing to 42% special. It's 47. Oh, alright. Okay, now I can actually copy this here. I'm not gonna say 185, I'm gonna say just 85. I'm gonna delete this, and this looks okay. 3. Alright, attack enemy with okay. Good. Defense. We take this. Okay, so it is of a defense type. Okay, counter attack. That should have been... Wait, this should have been blue though. Now, if I change it to blue, I have to change all of these things, and now I think I'm gonna puke if I do that, so no, it's gonna stay like this. Okay. Okay, duration. I'll just leave it as 2. Alright. Reds. Okay. Now I can actually change this. There are no longer multi-attacks for player. They were an old mechanic which I removed because it was uselessly complicated. Okay, no one into chat. Alright, target automatically becomes incapacitated. Yeah, right. Okay, so it deals poison damage. Alright. Oh, wait. Width. Alright. Okay. I need to push it up a bit. Nope, it's perfect as it stays. Alright. Color. I want this orange. And I think this could be... Wait. Skill image. Well, I can't care much for the photos. Alright. Okay. Cloak no longer exists. It is removed from the game. Uh, Alright. Basically they only have one single attack. If it's written with orange, that's the action of attacking. The double damage is based on 100% caster's attack and deals physical damage. Alright. I don't remember all of these skills by heart. Now I shouldn't be doing this tag too often. It's like for this one I ain't done any poison damage tags. I would say teleport range. So technically it's an action, not a casting. Leave it with this color then. Okay, 94. Wait. Alright. So the ability type is trick. I said in the description how many they start with. Detonation. Okay, lightning damage is with this color, not this one. So one isn't important. Okay. Shouldn't this be a hidden effect also? I mean, after all, it's a trick. Hmm? Alright. Let me hit the done again. I pressed B, that's the point. 120. It's a bit too large. Alright. I think this should be the right dimension. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cast speed. Yeah, right. Because cloak was removed. It was an unnecessarily useless mechanic. Hmm. Really now, can you simply be less stupid than this? Yeah, so steal mana, I can actually call it vampirize mana. Mhm. But is it worse to say that it's a hidden effect? There's no detonation here, but I can say vaporize mana. Okay. Alright, steal. Mm-hmm. 92. Obviously I forget some stupid little detail. Good. Alright, target an enemy range to no warning unless the element applies. It's gonna be like this. I'm kind of forgetting to add this cast success chance. Well, the passive doesn't need. I'd actually add some of this. Oh well. Nah, success chances are in are always written in blue. So I might have to actually replace all of these, but kind of need to stay loyal to the colors, else I'm probably gonna induce even more confusion in players. Oh well, no one in chat. Times I don't even know why I'm bothering. Alright. Oh well. Alright. 100. Okay, 100. Should I add something like this here as well? I mean, to applying, I'm not sure if it shouldn't be like this. Like, there shouldn't be a success chance when you apply something to something. I mean... Oh, hello, welcome in, Leaf. Oh, Leaf, Ian Anderson. Welcome in, welcome in. Praise be to the game maker. Tss, yes. Okay. Let me see. Should application of potions to a weapon have cost chances? Well, technically it is a cost chance. Okay. Well, because if they're debilitated, perhaps. But it's gonna be, let's say, default chance. No. If it's default chance, should be chances. How have you been? Hope you're having an awesome day. Okay. Poison tincture. Autosave is killing me. So alright, 100. Previous one gets removed. Alright. Max tax 5. Now this would be fun. Wait. Craft this one. Wait, what the fuck did I replace? Applies a poison tincture. Yes. Then we have craft tincture. This one. Ah, okay, it already has the blue part. Okay, 96. Alright. Crafting poison tincture. Alright. Good. Craft liquor. It's good that these characters actually have minor effects. I would have gotten a bit insane if I actually had the complex effects. Wait, was it 80? Oh yes. I don't have that much of a goldfish memory. Okay, the girl, no, not moving yet to the female peasant. Alright, now this is gonna be the slightly bigger point, cause okay, you can fail drinking, oh no, applying the poison, but can you actually fail drinking stuff? I mean, if I'm thinking in Dead by Daylight logics, if the doctor as a killer puts you in stage 3 madness, you can still drop pellets, but you can't drop a flashbang. But why am I even thinking about Dead by Daylight logics? I mean, some guy goes with a chainsaw through you and you can still crawl. Let me think a bit. Duration 3 rounds, stacks refresh on new gain. Initially this one had a -1 round duration when you get hit, but nah, I don't want to force the AI too much. I mean, it only has 6 abilities, so I shouldn't be bothering too much. Alright, 10 mana plus 3 per liquor stack. Alright. Wait. Special. This one should be 120, I'd say. Man, I hate when I change these ideas so often. So much time of my life is wasted. Alright. Okay. Should these have a special success chance? Let's say it 155. Because after all, it's drinking. I mean, I'd expect peasants to be very proficient at drinking. Although confusion is gonna be fun, because it can change the target. Do we give it to someone else to drink? Meh, I'll see about that. Alright. So now that it's centered, it also has this. Give it one extra round, an extra line in height. Alright. Uh, 185. Maybe 205. Ah, it's good. It could be 215 out of intuition. Huh? Anything else? Well, hope you all have an awesome day, whoever is in the chat. Alright, let me save. Good. Getting back to the female, let's see. Since they are peasants, they have kind of very similar abilities. Okay, 128. 128. One goes to the drain. Okay, so this one, boop, 2 and 97. No, this 97. Okay. I just want to okay. Let's see, should I actually write, let me actually put the tag passive here since I'm going through all these again, and let me give it an extra line. It's also once every round, let's say once. Okay, me underline this because ultimately English is not the main language of many people. So once every round, no, it was once every other round. Okay, so I don't need to do that. Wait, I could say once per round then. Initially I think it was once every 2 rounds. I just leave it like this. They're just easy tutorial enemies. Shouldn't be bothering. Player shouldn't be having any problem with these. But before I start with the main characters, I just want to focus on some little ones. 72. Okay. It looks so... Wait, why am I so dumb? Wait. Caster can use this way. It's gonna be a bit more explicit. Alright, 3, 2, 72, 72. Alright. Okay, because some people may not make the distinction between orange written attack, which technically is the action, and this one, which is basically the attack skill, the ability type. Up till now I haven't made any other abilities count as attacks. Before this there was a indeed confusing wording which meant attack abilities, as technically the basic attack was the only attack, and then any other ability that had an action like pierce, deal damage, thrash, things like that, those were counted as attack abilities. But I said no, all attack abilities are classified as attacks. I just want the game to be, I mean, if I end up having potato code or spaghetti, at least the descriptions will be normal and not confusing, so that I easily remind myself what on earth I should be doing in case they don't end up as intended. Typically I haven't been doing spaghetti code till now, mainly because this is RPG Maker. Not that JavaScript can have spaghetti codes, but point is very simple. I'm using command lines in most cases. If you're using scripts and something is wrong, well, the whole script won't work, so it's kind of hard to mess around. Audio optimization can be messed around badly, yeah. That's another point. Okay, 72. Alright, 72. Easy. Delete this one. Shouldn't the writing be a bit smaller though? I mean, feels small enough already. Yeah, alright. Let's see, quenching thirst with liquor. Oh wait, this one also needs the this one also needs drink liquor. Alright, so it's this and 1, 2, 3. Since I would say females would drink less, I would drop this a bit. I'd actually be expecting for people to say that I'm sexist or something, because apparently everything you do nowadays is racist or sexist. I mean, even if you're alive, you're already sexist, so why should I care much? After all, it's other people's misery, not mine for the taking. Alright, and let's see, 850, and this one gonna make 205. Okay. 3. Oh wait, 840 I think it was. Yes. I think it could stay like this. Alright. Getting back to the mail. Okay, image 2, put in here, and 150 and 91. Alright. Alright, just like in the tutorials. Retaliate has obviously chances. I should actually wait a bit. Confusion. Come on, can you stop being stupid? Okay. Let me see. No, not exploit, that's an ability. I want the element specifically. Alright. Okay, so fail to be applied. Well, fail to apply also can count to self, so I'm okay with that. Enemy. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Um. Now this is gonna be special success chance. Come on, can you stop sliding? Thank you. Why am I so stupid though? I already have it written here. Alright, so technically, did I actually put it? No. Okay. Alright. One thing I've seen in this little program. Wait. It was 94. One thing I noticed in this is that alright. If you want to paste something in order to replace a certain layer, and what you paste is exactly the same as the layer that you want, I mean it's gonna be the same dimensions, you can simply click the layer and paste, and it's gonna paste it at that layer's upper left corner first pixel. Alright. Yeah, okay, let's see. Teleportation. This one passive. This is a passive, so these shouldn't have a cast time because they're passives. That's a point. Alright, let's see. Cloak and Dagger is a passive. Wait a minute. I knew there was something extra to this. Okay, 3, 92, 112, 122. Easy. Alright, easy, just like in the tutorials. Okay, Shokaru, wait. Let me also change the pictures. Oh wait, that's obviously seeable that it's can actually where the heck is oh now we're talking. Well, it looks a bit like orange as lightning color. Okay, 92 lightning damage and automatically causes heal stun. Yeah, that would be a point. But 92 damage, yeah, that sounds a bit too much, I'd say. Naturally, the player would be very resilient to lightning, but I don't think I actually made them that resilient anymore, because the player's race is highly resistant to lightning due to their cloak. They're also highly resilient to fire, and also psychic, and also chaos damage, since they are representatives of chaos element. So, yeah, alright. Okay. Did I actually... Okay, so I replaced it. Good. Stealing, F8, let's see. I think I had a special icon for that, but I actually do. Don't mind if I add this. Yes. Alright. Good, so stealing occurred. Okay, now I wonder if there... I think confusion will have to have a specific action for each. As if you should vampirize up to 20 mana. If they're confused, they should... Ah, the opposite of this. Wait, the opposite. There is an opposite effect to vampirize. Ah, alright. And then they heal. This one can also get reversed. So let me see. How on earth does confusion work? Because I changed the wording and the effects of these conditions for so many times. Ah, so there's a special chance. Okay. So it doesn't have to be necessarily so. Enemy. Alright. Good. Vampirize also takes an equal amount of loss of life. Good. Alright, so let's see. Should this one have a cast chance? I would say 115. Not sure exactly. Now these are just numbers. They can change after I start testing stuff. Although all I can say it's gonna be annoying to just constantly change these pictures again and again in Comipo. 138, good. Think this one should go. Good. No. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff I need to do. I also need to change that as well. Alright. Sabotage energy will be the last ability for this enemy. Sabotages energy. Wait. No. This should be... Wait. It is stealth cast. Now this one should be a hidden effect, because I don't see it work any other way. Alright. Boop. So if okay, target an enemy, apply let's see, cast. Okay. Alright. You know what? Leave it like this. Alright. I don't have a lifetime to be perfect. Okay. Okay, here. Cast special success. Application. Special success. Chance. How much? Sabotage energy. Let's say 95%. How much sabotage energy? Let's say 25%. It doesn't sound like some highly over important, let's say, base removal chance 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. This one is blue application. Alright, 95%. And you. Oh wait. This one as well. Okay. Good. If caster is in a okay, target an enemy, apply sabotage energy. Okay. Let me see. 4. Alright. Now it's gonna work. capital letter here, and then also inflict poison for 3 rounds. Let's say 38%. Poisoned for 3 rounds. Yeah, 3 rounds. I mean, it's poison. It's a bit annoying, yes, but it's not much of a game breaker. Fails. Alright, it needs an extra line. Good. No, I'll leave the exclamation mark for shouts only. Right. Now you're gonna be orange because you're a distortion. And that's the color of distortions. Alright. All I need to do is this. Boop. Okay. And 138. Boop. 138. Easy tutorial. 3 goes to the drain, right? And whoa, I can have it even bigger. Obviously I forget some stuff. Alright, you're gonna be red. Can you work, mouse? Thank you. I always forget to color some stupid stuff, which means that I'm wasting so much extra time to paste it back. I mean, I could simply leave it without the coloring, and then it's gonna take a lot more for the player to simply notice things. This one and 170. Easy. Good. And this one is the... Okay, this one is the last. Regarding the cutthroat male, now we should go to the cutthroat female. Wait, F8, sabotage. Let me... No, that's not what I'm interested in. Could be good. I like how my intuition solves most, if not all, my choice problems. Because as a Libra, I kind of have a lot of hardship when it comes to choosing something. Alright. Now, cutthroat female has that picture. F8. Is it this one? Nah, she doesn't look like it. I mean, similar, but I don't think it's this. Oh wait, it's this one. Okay, so there's obviously... okay, this one. Okay. Now that I think a bit, it's gonna be... Wait. I never wrote this one with orange, because technically it's an action, but you know what, fuck it. I don't have the time to be perfect, like, fully perfect. Some things I can change, yes. Oh, no. Okay, let's say these girls will be a bit more ferocious. Okay. 100 and... Wait, why on earth am I even having these anymore? Oh my gosh, why am I so missing? Why am I missing so many things? It's like, oh, come on. So why do I need a comma there? Alright, cutthroat male. Time to replace your skill for the 10th time. Hello? Ah, okay. Wait, what? Ah, couldn't select it. Ah, autosave every second. 5091 F8. Uh, good. Okay. $128. Good. Wait a minute. If I'm replacing these, why not do this as well? Come on, man. So much fucking colorings. So many details missed. But all the time. 128. Good. Now you go to hell. Alright. You. Oh, this one was written in orange. Why am I even keeping that on? Alright. $128, okay. Good. 128. Alright, you. No more comma. Yes. How many hundreds of times do I need to still change this? At least ever since I discovered this way of quickly changing things, I don't waste more time with actually having to drag the picture around. Okay. Bruh. Game. Okay. Let's say vampirize. And I can put the tag vampirize mana. Also apply English 100. Okay. Who was this? Cutthroat male. This one was this. Boop. And 90, let's say 95, because for some reason I think it's 96 then. I think it needs an extra. Alright, I reckon. Okay, 3. And then we has 4. Attack in orange. Vampirize. Vampirize sounds a bit too necromancer-ish, but this is the term I'm gonna use it. Also, alright, you go to hell, and this, boop. Wait, okay. And 1 extra line, easy. Okay. This one, no, I don't need, wait, huh? I don't need to make the writing uselessly large though. Alright, so no one else in chat. Good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Good. What next? Boop. Okay, unleashing attack. Fate. I'm gonna give them a generic skill icon because I mean they're just our generic enemies. Alright, let's see what's the next skill. Steal. Target an enemy in range 2 if caster is not. Wait. Cloak has been removed, so I don't need to focus too much on that. Let me think a bit. Stealth cast. Steal. But the player may still dodge it or not. Block slash, let me see a thing. Dodge rate. This should be it. Because if you try to dodge it, it's gonna be 0.5. The rate should be 0.5. Alright. Hundred and 38. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Wait, can I actually change? Right, and I'm gonna make a very genius move. I'm gonna swap like this. I mean, no one's gonna figure out that this is the same exact picture. Alright. Okay, sneak 100. Wait, let me actually save, because why not? Oh. Oh, someone else came in. Oh, hello, hello, Jesse Spy 2. How's this idea sound? Skills bound to equipables, some stats / usable buffs. Also unequipables, say 100% plus healing from items. Everyone has around 4 slots for skills or buffs. Wait a bit, I don't think I got the idea of this. And I think I have a mechanic like this. So let me think. So skills bound to equipables. Ah, equipables. So if you have a certain weapon, you have certain abilities. That's Guild Wars 2 mechanic. I think there are other games, but in Guild Wars 2 the weapon also gives you certain skills, and I think Pass of Exile also gave you a certain skill. Some stat usable buffs also unequipable, say 100% healing from items. Everyone has around 4 slots for skills or buffs. Given the game that I work on is far more complex than this, I'm not sure if it's gonna be too usable. Like, there is a profession, where is it? The crafter has something similar. What they do is they craft certain armor pieces and they belong to sets. These give certain things. Now, these are actually sets that, when granted to an ally, they will take a certain phase, I think, or I'm gonna think of a timer, and then they will equip these technically. Well, basically they're like stuff that you put on the armor, and it grants them certain effects. Now each enemy or each player, no, the player has slightly different values. Each enemy will have a certain maximum. You can only put 4 conditions on them at a time, and I think where on earth did I put that? Loss of life, player actions, resistances, no, player resources, no, that's a big one. Material, wounding, blah blah blah, player success chances, player positive effects. So you can have a maximum of 4 buffs on you anyways. Well, this one counts how many you already have, and these are basically the positive effects. And the enemy has, wait, oh, positive effects, and then negative effects. You can have 8 of those, because the player is gonna be 1v6 at most. Player is gonna be 1v6, and the enemy, some enemies will actually have a lot of debuffs, and I'll have to actually arrange the AI to take into account how many debuffs the player actually has, so that they don't waste their ability. Um, so equipables, the game's gonna be a bit simpler. You don't get like a gem. Okay, like a gem you can equip. If you unequip the gem, you lose that skill. Oh, I understand. No level up moves, so your new moves are based on equipped gems only. If you add, say, double money, it takes a cost of 1 move slot. I kind of get what you say, but let me actually open Maker. So There is a mechanic for that. I already have something like that, but I want all my professions to have a different, unique feel. For now, and I don't think I'll have the lifetime for that, all these professions that you see here, these are enemy professions. I mean, these that I'm working on, they are just simple ones. Because I want these to input and then test how the battle system will work. Because I want to create a battle system on my own that is gonna be on an arena. It's gonna be um, event based, so that I have full control over it. Because I don't like the crafting system, the system that RPG Maker gives you. So I don't have anything to test, but just to give an idea. Um, it's gonna be something. My gosh, my ears. My ears are bleeding. Alright. Can you start? Gosh. Can't keep. Okay. So technically you will spawn somewhere around here at random or something, and there will be 6 enemies that will be spawning. Okay, 1, 2, 3, no. 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 enemies depending on a fixed aspect. So these will be the groups of enemies that will spawn. And some of them are randomized, some of them, for example this, they are just fixed. So when these spawn, they all have, like, everyone is going to be turn based, and well, technically you're not going to be able to move freely like this. You're going to be using these uh, buttons, which I managed to add thanks to a special plugin that allows you to turn images into actions. Now these are just simple. For now they just move you one square. They will have conditionals attached to them so that you don't get stuck into walls when you try to move, because they're weight functions. And weight functions, if you get stuck in a wall, well, the game freezes. And every enemy will have a move speed. They will get to you, and their AI will be set to simply target you based on your range. And well, I also added a nice encyclopedia which gives you access to, for example, the list of ailments, or technically debuffs. If you want, you can use the buffs, and you can simply click them and you can see the effects. As usual, I only create complex effects, so that's why this encyclopedia will be available throughout the combat. Well, except when it's the enemy's movement, because you can't use this plugin while there is at least one other event functioning. I mean, parallel or auto-run event functioning. And well, there will be a hex list, curse list, and other list types, but for now they're not implemented. I haven't started working on the big enemies skills. Some of them are done, and you can also cancel that at any time. Now, if you're talking about buffs, yes, almost all professions have a mechanic which, wait, the idea is good, but it won't serve me mechanically wise. I mean, the idea to slow you down through stuff, that's in a way good, but it can be quite oppressive. Because think that targets can only move 3 tiles, or 2 tiles, or 4 at most. Although I don't think there's someone except the player who can move 4. And you've got frost that reduces your move by 1, and also removes. Not only does it remove, does it slow you down, so you have -1 speed. It also removes 1 movement point. So it's technically, if it is applied before the engage phase, you already have a lot slower movement. And then there's crippled, which also removes 1 movement point. I have a few debuffs that do that. There's gonna be a hex. Freeze, trigger the if can't skip part. I'm not gonna use any of the RPG Maker combat stuff. As you can see here, there is no typical RPG Maker combat where you engage and you know the enemies are somewhere here and everything is static. I'm not gonna use that. And the uh, ailment list, let me see. For some reason this one keeps disappearing, so don't mind it. Alright, let's see. Where on earth were those? Okay. So Frozen, abilities cast speed is increased by 1 phase. You also get +1 cooldown. You get -2 action points and movement points upon application. So technically, if it is applied during the engage phase, where everyone will be using their offensive abilities, and you haven't gotten the chance to move, well, now you only have 2 tiles to move. And given the fact that you're going to be against 6 enemies, well, I already have this big movement debuff. Then there's crippled, which also reduces 1 movement point per phase. There are going to be some hexes and other effects. You've got, wait, crippled. Knocked down, wait. Come on, my fuck. Oh well. F5. I think I goofed something up. Um, knock down. So I deal with so many things. Let me fix this first. So let me see common events. Okay, it's heal lock, heal stun knockdown, ailment knockdown effect bust. Okay, I changed the name. Okay. Alright, so it's knockdown, because technically it's knockdown. Let me see. No, I don't need necessarily the skip part because yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna. Don't even know if I actually have that button. Next button. Let's see if I actually have. Do I actually have that? I don't have it. I'm not sure if it's gonna be of any use because I'm gonna need those buttons will have a huge code for them because they need to check all sorts of things. They need to check whether there's an enemy around and they can't and they will bump into, because if you're cloaked, if you're invisible and you bump into a foe, you lose invisibility. Even if the other foe is invisibility, you both lose it. To check whether there are invisible devices that you can't, or gadgets or stuff on the ground that you can't move through, and the such. There's gonna be a lot of things that the AI needs to check. I mean, when you click that arrow, there's gonna be several conditions to move. So that's the point. I mean, I've got around 4,000 hours in RPG Maker. Uh, I shouldn't find much of a problem in that. Hello? Spawn? Wait, what? Oh wait, I need to apply. It's not gonna work because F5 just refreshes it. Okay. I need to just save it, and then it's gonna work. And it's gonna work. If you just F5, is just gonna refresh. So mechanic wise, almost all professions craft stuff. Some will craft potions, some will craft runes, or so many things. The alchemist has something similar to what you said. The alchemist only uses 2 ability types, elixirs and potions. And potions can be equipped with no, potions have sizes. which is minor, medium, or large. And I don't think I've specified anywhere, although I'll have to. And I also have to change all these effects. The alchemist, well, she can actually accept the more complex Guild Wars 2 like mechanic with her damages. If she combines them, she gets certain extra effects. She can equip stuff on her elixirs, which are called glyphs. And I think I'll actually have to add those because they're craftables. So she has, I think, 13 or 11 small glyphs and 2 large glyphs, and she can equip. Let me actually show you an example. Alchemist. Alright, let's see. So this is the character's bust that I'm gonna use. Oh, she actually has. This is the first character that I've done. It's half a year. Okay, so I actually have. I don't think I need to add the texts. She actually has the crafting, but I should change it to brown. Although she has. Let's see. No. I think these are useless for now. Okay, so these are the sigils. And I have a smaller version of their pictures, but I love big effects for some reason. I love being complex. Alright. And yes, I have deleted a lot of uselessly complex things. Let's see. Should it be with potion? Oh my gosh. No, why you bully me? Why you do this to me? Was it to elixirs? Ah, okay, so the elixirs get the sigils, not the potions. So, can you? Thank you. This one, leave it. Okay, so basically this is the effects, and these are the glyphs, the whatever. And based on these, she gets a different effects, and I really don't remember where the heck I actually wrote those. And I think I was dumb enough to actually delete those, because I'm pretty sure they were somewhere here. Ah, okay, they actually have this. Elemental passive, yes, passive. Brewing signet. Meh. I'm not sure where I wrote those, but alright. Yeah, okay. I can close that one because it's consuming a bit too many resources. And let me think, does anyone else have appliables? I don't think I'm suicidal enough to have things like that apply to anyone else, because I have to make the AI favor which of those combinations would be the best. If it is worth it, if it is not, because I would really love to create complex AIs, not just skills, but first I need to handle the skills and the such. And, well, different professions have a bigger number of abilities, so it's gonna be more or less like some of them are more complex than the others. Like for now, the Psyker is the easiest one because they only have a few skills. Fanatic, the real Fanatic that I created had I think over 200 abilities, so I can't add all of those. I'm not that insane. The player, for example, has around 70, 80 abilities. So, yes, I have to keep into account all sorts of things. Adding something new is gonna be a bit problematic. Although that idea is not bad. I mean, it's not bad. Sure, you can add it to your own game if you want. But wait, I think I already have something similar in a way, but it's who actually has it? Oh yes, the illusionist has it. I don't have. Wait, I actually haven't worked anything regarding this. So the illusionist, she can use 4 weapons. Have I mentioned it somewhere? Oh yes, She can use 4 weapons. That's something unique, I think, or probably 1 or 2 other professions can, and based on the weapon she has a different mechanic. And there's another mechanic which is Ascension. Some professions have it, and you kind of don't want to reach that moment. When she ascends, she only uses size, and she has extra effects on that depending on the level of the ascension, whether she's ascended level 1 or 2. And I think she also has Ascension 3, but I'm not sure about that. No. And each profession has its own mechanic, but these are gonna be tough enemies. Take them like mini bosses. And those are gonna be like very tough enemies, more or less. Like the warrior isn't necessarily tanky, but she has 2 ascensions and 2 levels for each, and you don't want her to reach anything. And the warrior is gonna be tough, for example, because she gets stronger with the more allies that die around. So if you focus her, you don't know, someone else might revive her, so your effort will be kind of in vain. And well, if you don't focus her and kill her allies, and no one can revive those, the more dead allies, the harder she will hit. So there's a lot, like literally a lot of variables that I have to keep into account. That's why I don't want to complicate things even more. Let's see. Okay. No one said anything else. Okay, unleashing attack. The writing feels a bit too cramped, so let me actually enlarge it a bit more. Okay, good. So cutthroat female, this one was steel. Steel's gonna be the same thing. Wait. Stealing a card or stealing a curse? No, a card, because it's a... Well, it's not a hidden mechanic though, but it's stealth cast. That's gonna be a bit weird to put into code, but oh well. Okay, you go, boom, stealing a card. Let me see, where on earth were you from? Assassin and thief. Alright, so F8. Assassin and thief. Boop. Where on earth were you? Alright, let's do some 200 IQ work in here. Let's change... No. Let's change this to the color. No. You're like this. Okay, no one will suspect that this is the same picture as the other. Okay. Alright. Stealing a card. Steal, okay. I need to change this one, and I think I'll actually... Wait. She steals 30 mana. I think she steals a bit more mana. So she steals 30 mana and heals for an equal amount. Target also takes an equal amount. Okay, automatically steal 15 mana and gain invisibility. Okay, so this one has a different mechanic. Okay, I'm impressed. Wait, this one is no longer stealth cast. Okay, so this ability is easy to dodge. Wait. No, not there. Here. Steal. Alright. So I need to change the wording. Okay, and gains invisibility. Good, so it's... Wait, it is stealth cast. Stealth cast means that you can cast it from stealth and it doesn't break stealth. Okay, so now cloak and invisibility. Okay, invisibility is now an effect. Cloak doesn't exist anymore. Target an enemy in range 2. Stealth. Alright. And like this. Automatically is a keyword, so it's written like this. And we use vampirize instead, even if it sounds necromancer-ish, but I simply can't care much. Cast success chance. Let's say 120, 35. Alright. She's a woman, so she's supposed to be a bit more nimble. Orange. I mean, after all, it's a game. I don't need to focus too much on realism, although realism is highly important to me, but come on, it's a game. Alright. Vampirize mana. I need to color the... Wait, why on earth did you color all of that? Alright. You. Trick needs to be like this because that's the color of this keyword. Okay, if not stealth, automatically vampirize 15 mana and enter invisibility. Okay, stealth. Okay, black, boop. Alright, enter stealth. And it's simple stealth, not advanced stealth. Okay. Fused while stealthed. Wait. No. If under any form of stealth, so that in the case she appears or this skill is used in tandem with something that gives advanced stealth, okay, this won't confuse the player. Alright. Caster doesn't lose invisibility. Caster doesn't lose invisibility. Okay, full stop. Vampirize 30 mana. Alright. Instead. Let's see, anyone else wrote? Alright. Feel free to share your opinions and points. Don't feel bad if they're not applicable in the game. Maybe sometime in the future I might add that because I love adding complex things, but since I'm already starting to work a bit on the skills, it's gonna be harder and harder to add something new, especially since I need to also delete some aspects from my skills, some tags. I don't need to add these tags anymore to skills. They're not necessarily important. These are just for the player to have a certain idea of how the skills work, because when you work with complex skills, my design wisdom says, well, at least give the player some ideas, because I don't like a lot of RPG Maker games. When I start them, there are so many skills and so many ideas, but there is no such thing as an encyclopedia or something that I can actually read on those. Though I'm a very intuitive human, I also am highly mechanic, so I need to know all the numbers and the such in most situations. And if I don't have those, the game kind of starts to be a turn down for me. Alright, Vampirize 30 mana instead, and heal, English 100, for an equal amount. Target also takes an equal amount of loss of life. Let's not say takes. Is also inflicted an equal amount of loss of life. Alright, save. Oh, and money. I saw something here about money. It's a no level up move, so your new moves are based on equal. Okay. Double money. This is not farming. See, I don't like the idea of grind. There will be a minor grind aspect because you have to go through those multiple types of enemies, but my design philosophy says if you have a game that can be finished in 5 hours, don't make it last 20 hours. Just give the player what they need and let them finish and enjoy the game. I don't like games like well, Genshin is a good example in a way, but the randomization of the artifacts is poo-poo. But what breaks the game even more is the stamina system. But the point is, don't make the player need to work or overwork for something, because when you start coding that, you need to create a system that actually values the player's time. I want to value the player's time. That's why I don't add all sorts of randomizations, gems, and all sorts of things. Technically, there's not even grind. I was interested in creating a difficulty system because the previous areas that you encounter before these combat situations, they have a certain difficulty and they do certain things. Well, basically you take more damage based on the difficulty, and one of the areas actually has a different mechanic based on the difficulty for one of its parts. So in this one I would like to create a system that has certain difficulties that the player can pick up before they fight, like their resources cost more to craft or certain things. Each of the classes has something they craft, more or less. And the game is turn-based, and each round has phases, and in each phase certain things happen. So there's 3 main phases and an engage phase, and well, so on and so forth. Okay. Good, let me see. So stealing occurred. This. So she doesn't inflict mana poisoned or whatever the guy inflicts, which in a way is good because I want things to actually feel a bit different rather than having the same copy paste. Because after all, it's a cutthroat, they're the same profession. So in a way I could be easily entitled to copy paste and just change the bust of the characters, but I'd rather it be a variation, or let's call it a slightly different class. Okay, height. No, 120. No. Okay, 120. Alright, stealing occurred. Good, and it's gonna take into account only 50% of the target's dodge or block. Alright, let's see. Welcome in to whoever may also have joined. If people don't write in chat, I don't know who's around. Okay, duplicate. Okay, what am I doing? Duplicate. Poison blade. Attack an enemy. Oh wait, this one is an attack. So like all attacks, it's gonna have this. No more coma, cause English 100. This one goes boom. So the guy has 110. I think. Oh, 120. The girl will have 100, cause well, thinking a bit. Logically, that's what I did with the male and female peasant, but the female peasant attacks twice, so theoretically she could be a bit of a bigger threat. Alright, block rate. Orange. Alright, block rate, let's say 1 point. Wait. Let's say 0.75. So it's gonna take into account only 75% of the enemy's block, because this is melee. The character is melee. Alright. Attack enemy with own knife for 100% physical damage. Apply poison for 2 rounds. Let's say 34. Piercing success chances. If target is staggered, also inflict mana poison for 2 rounds. Let's say 44, because round numbers are a bit too overrated. 40, 30, 35, they're a bit too overrated. Alright. So copy this and poison blade. Let's see. Alright. 120. Disable this. Boop. 120. Good. And now this one goes boom. Poison blade. Strikes. Wait. Strikes with a poison blade. Alright. Or should I actually write poisoned blade and that's it? Yeah, just leave it like this. I don't need explanations and such. Alright, so I need to color it red, because it's an attack. And at least this way they know it's an attack. Right. I think this one should be a bit more to the right. This one, stealing. Oh wait, it's a trick. And tricks color is black. Wait a bit. There is a problemo in here. I think it should be like this. Okay, poison blade. Let's see. Let me see. Poison and thief. There was something with poison. I'm not sure if I actually used it. Can I actually cheat something like this? Oh yes, maybe I can. Because there is another picture, but I think I've already used it. I don't want 10 different professions to have it. Oh, I think it's this one. Oh, yeah, I used this for bleeding, because I made the green, I turned it into red. Oh well, leave it like this. No, cancel. Leave it like this. Okay. 1. If I'd go 130. I mean, this one is gonna be half the screen in size. I'm not sure if it's gonna be hard to read. Hopefully I don't realize this. Well, I've actually tested a few of those. Okay, sapping device is gonna be a trick. Start with 3. Triggers when an enemy steps in range 1. Alright, let me see this one. No, next one. Or which one was? Ah, this one. Alright, so let's see. Trick is trick. Detonation range. Wait, how did I color this one? Red, okay. And I said 1. And I also explained it here. Now I think I'm gonna let the explanation in each situation, because probably some people will be confused. Wait, set is... I put it still as red, or... Yeah, okay. So typically almost anything is red. Can I? Thank you. Alright. Takes one phase to place. Set speed, that's 1. I removed that part. Yeah, I kind of... Wait, set range adjacent. Nah, too much. I mean, obviously, if you place a trap, you don't place it 10 tiles away from you. Removes 1 movement point and 1 positive effect from target. Target also takes 40 nature damage. Okay. Nature damage. Come think of it, I've never made any enemy actually have weakness to elements. Should actually start doing that. Player, for example, doesn't have any weaknesses. Remove. Oh wait, this one also needs coloring. Alright, so it's blue and this. Alright, sapping device. Trick. Should I also classify it as device and trick? Because I actually have a skill type called device. So gadgets were yellow. Sapping trap, sapping device. Nah, just leave it as device. Alright, I'm gonna add this part as well. Now I need to center this one in C. No, it's just one. Okay. I accidentally pressed insert. Alright, you know what? Leave it like that. And it's gonna be device as well. Alright, target also takes it takes 40 nature damage. Okay. So let me see. No, need to duplicate first. Copy. Okay. Game. One. Game. Okay. 130. And this one goes to the drain. And it always looks so bad in here because it always looks so misaligned in here because the space is so much larger. You know what, screw it. Okay, no one actually wrote anything in chat. Good, so let's see. Sapping device triggered. Sapping device triggers. I could add some troll message, cause the fuck, why not? Autosave. Oh well, it's good that it does it from time to time. I think it should be like here. Alright, a device is brown. No, like this. Is. Alright, watch your step. Good. Now this one I think could easily do with some I don't know why, but I have a vague sensation that the writing is a bit too small. Yeah, leave it like this. Okay, I need a picture. Unfortunately, I don't have I don't have any device pictures, which is gonna be a bit of a problem. Well, it's gonna be easy to figure out what that is. Okay. Not Archer. Was Can't forget I forgot about these though. I could add this one. The heck, why not? Let me actually see if I can customize the colors and have it look like this. Maybe people can come up with an opinion about how to color it. I don't mind taking people's ideas. Let's see. Looks a bit awkward if you ask me. Wait a bit. This is a 31-day month. Okay. Should be going somewhere and deal with something, but oh well, I can deal with it some other day. Okay, watch your step. So I added this, I added the picture. Alright, next skill. Next skill is... oh, the last one, she only has 5, okay. So deal 25% damage if attacking enemy from the side, when attacking target from behind. Alright. Let me put the tag here. Passive. And passives have this color. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, this is gonna be just a simple effect. Let me see. 257. Oh, I actually managed to keep it at the same level. C needs to be green because it's a passive. And okay, picture, let's see, flanking. No, I think I remember one. I don't think I've ever used this one. Now I can leave it for something else. Now, given the fact that I'll have around 1,000 skills, or I don't know, probably not far away from that, I wouldn't be surprised if I actually end up using the same skill icon twice. Ooh, this one looks cute. No, 50. Alright. And passive. Okay. Alright. I'm done with another personage or character, whatever you want to call them. Duplicate. Alright, let's see. Is this other? Oh, okay. This one actually needs to craft those. I don't see any more crafting, so alright. Wait. Okay, so it's this one. Alright. Ah, it's pretty close. Others flip horizontal, and they are militia. Let me see. Background pictures. Mm-hmm. Hmm. What picture should I actually use? I mean, modern cities, heck no. That definitely looks best. Hmm. Could be an option. And let me remove the coloring. I can enrich the color though. Okay. This looks a bit better. Let me see. Alright. Good. So, frontline zeal. Alright. First, passive. Should I actually... okay. YOLO. Why not? Wait. Defeated is a keyword, and I decided upon it that it is always written with a capital letter. Or wait. No. It doesn't need to. I mean, I've got departed and defeated, departed and perished. Yes. They're technically the same thing, but those are written with capital letters. Caster takes 33% okay, from ranged abilities and 1 from melee abilities. Okay. Hello? Damage reduction. I don't know why I love creating as many tags as possible to an ability. But, well, informing the player a bit. Some players can actually remember a certain effect based on the tags. So if it helps, it can help. If it can help, it helps. Okay. Mm. He's defeated. Um, in order to decide whoever is defeated, I can't check whether their HP is 0. It needs a variable that states that they've been defeated. Because if you fight 4 out of 6 enemies, I need to make sure that the algorithm also checks among those 4 and not the 6, because 5 and 6 will already have their HP to 0, but they haven't spawned yet. So let me see. let's say 25% attack. It no longer increases its physical damage. There is at least one other live ally. Okay. This I think was written with this departed allies don't count. Alright. Everything that is in between parentheses is an explanation, so it needs to have this color. Alright. Anyone else in chat? Nothing? Okay. There is at least one other live ally. Caster takes okay from ranged. Good. I should give a name to this, and it could be cooperation when there are other live allies. Nah. If I keep doing that, I'm gonna add too many tags and I'm gonna forget about those sooner or later, so alright, so U and it's 70, so let's say 100. I think it's best. And here it's frontline zeal. Easy. Wait, what? Okay. Good. Wait. F8. Let me see. Do I have warrior? No, witchcraft. And I have fighter. Fighting skill icons. I've already used this, unfortunately. Alright, why not? And let me give up the coloring. Make this one less colored, maybe? No, leave it like this. Alright. This kind of suits him well. Okay, duplicate page. Let's see, counterattack. When in melee range of an enemy conducting an attack against an ally, caster attacks that enemy for... wait. Conducting, let's say performing. It's easier for beginners. Caster attacks that enemy for 75% attack. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want the counterattack, which is a free action. I don't want it to be ending up as too oppressive for the player, because you'll have to handle your way through 6 enemies. So, alright. Plus... I can simply nerf this. Easy. Okay, attack that enemy. Okay. Physical damage. I don't need this. Okay. Bone. Yes, William. Okay, so we've got physical damage here. Retaliation. To also introduce this mechanic. Alright. For 15. Okay. And we've got physical damage. Boop. Hmm. Plus 5% special success chance. Base 100%. Alright. Alright, no one said anything else. Good, let me see. Okay, red. Say red. And then your green. And this one's green. Okay. Okay. Oh, speaking about green, this. And I need this one colored as well. Should I write in the patch notes all the little changes? Meh. Wait. Adding tags to the abilities of all minor foes. Okay. So counterattack. Boop. 100. Let's say 120. Let's go for 130. Be full scale troll. And yes. Frontline zeal. Counterattack. Wait. Nah, it's not called counterattack. Let's call it protective. Let's call it protective. Because counterattack doesn't have... It doesn't have any counterattack mechanic in it. Alright. Let me see. Ooh, now he has a basic attack. Now we gaming. Okay, so first of all, it's an attack, which is the most important thing. It hits for physical damage, so that's also important to notice and tell the player. Like all attacks, it has 100% special success chance, so technically it can't fail unless there is something that